Welcome back to IXION, where in the last episode I kind of feel that we made good progress. For the most part, we have now discovered the points of interest in the system here. But there might be more resources out there. Yeah, there's something up here actually. And so there is a couple more probes that we need to send off. We are collecting science on Rokatansky D79 with our replaced science ship crew. And what we are going to try to achieve in this episode is to get rid of the food production in Sector 2 and move all of it over to Sector 6. I noticed that the ice, or whatever it's called, a fusion station, I can't fit another one here, which I suspect I will have to if I want to have 4 farms in the sector, because without the upgrades I don't think that I have enough water being produced to sustain the water needs of the farms. But as you can see down here, we are currently producing well, 40 per cycle. And we are using 4, so we have a balance of 36 in surplus. Each field takes 1.5. So yeah, without a
transfer complete.
Thank you. So with without upgrades, we definitely are going to need more than one fusion station. We're also going to need a lot of ice being mined. I think I'm going to open... No, I'm not going to open that stockpile. Need to monitor the population quickly. We have nearly 40 workers in excess here. 15 here. And 9 here, so we're good. There's a lot of people here, but that's where I put my non-workers mostly, so... I think we can just continue building farm modules here. How many workers did we have in excess? 15. Let's build 4 more fields. No, 3 more fields. That's 12 workers. The farms are a bit different in terms of how the food is being harvested. It doesn't harvest every turn, which may skew the numbers you see up here. So you should also, if you use farms, you should definitely do a manual calculation and not just rely on what's shown on the average balance up here, because of the much longer harvest cycle time. I don't remember the exact... Yeah, it's a harvest every 10 cycles. You can harvest quicker, so I could prematurely harvest now and get 16 food if I had some kind of food crisis going on. But I have no reason to do that currently. We have ample food for the station, so we're all good. Now this guy here needs to move, so I won't need 2 workshops eventually, but we'll do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Ah, a crew member was killed. Then again, we're on extra hours because of that accident. So, power off. And power off. That's a very non-foreboding start of an episode. Or foreboding. Ah. So we've had a total of 10 deaths so far. I really don't think we're going to turn this back on again, to be honest.
A probe has completed its scan.
Oh, the first probe I sent to Chevy succeeded. Same here. Oh god, no, 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 no. Avoid. 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 And avoid. I don't want mining ships going, or cargo ships going through the weather here. There is a sneaky way we can reach that, and that is by moving the IXION to Deville 59, but maybe also Rokatansky. We should also launch a probe and find the spots here. And I also need to remember to avoid those. I think we can start dismantling these, to be honest. I will rather need another fusion station rather than having these insect farms. I'm also a bit worried that one infirmary might not be enough for the sector. Could build another one here. Yeah, that's a silly position for it. Could build another one here, I suppose. Not sure if I need all those batteries, because this row is reserved for batteries. That might be a thing, actually. We should probably turn on hull repairs. Accident in insect farm. There.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where? Here. Administrator, the integrity of the hull fell below 25%. What will we be able to achieve if the Tiqqun breaks apart? We're going to pledge to restore the hull to 50%. 15 cycles, that's not going to be a problem at all. New objective, our collective skin. Rokatansky, the Maxwell is done, so we can send it back to the Tiqqun. Stability in Sector 2 is low. They are working extra hours, and we lost the hull integrity bonus. That's why it's being negative. There we go. Now, I do suspect that we need more food stockpiles in this sector. Or I don't suspect, I know we are going to need more. Let's move 10 workers from Sector 1 to Sector 6. Probe completed its scan. Pause the game. Avoid. 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 And avoid. I don't think there's any more probe points for us now. Never mind, there is. Not that we need hydrogen. I'm surprised that we've not lost any of these probes that I've sent out through the space weather. Okay, and we definitely do not need this many workshops. Why do I have 3 of them? That gives, yep, we can build another field. We can also research, let's have a look at the, yeah, food production speed is increased by 10%.
Transfer complete.
That's a good one. In addition to that, on the fusion station, we get production speed. Yeah, these are very important. We need tier 3 for that though. I think I'm going to just hold off on researching until we can get the mushroom wall, which isn't that far away. And then after that, we'll have a look at what upgrades we need. I'm not sure if the fusion station is what I want to do first. I think I might want to get these first. Speaking of which, I also want to shut this down, because we have plenty of electronics currently. Can build 2 more farms or fields. Some of you might have watched JD plays. He's doing some really good layouts. This is not his layout, but I might actually have used his layout for his food sector because I really liked what I saw there. But I'm going to go with this layout instead, because the layout that JD has can fit 3 farms, whereas this one can fit 4. There's not much room for happiness in this layout though, so I might have to change it later on. We are definitely going to have to use intense propaganda in this sector. We might also be able to use generous food for this sector, since that is a sector policy and not a station-wide policy. And might even be able to do working hours. But for now, I'm going to leave all of these as they are. We do want to do waste recycling on this sector because farms are great at producing waste early on, but I don't see any point in enabling waste recycling before we actually have waste processing plants, which we don't. This needs to be built though. 200 workers are available in the sector? Okay. We do need to get colonists trained. How much the silicon is? Oh, that's a lot. We'll leave that in space for now because of the electronics factory being turned off.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good, so we have these sites out here. Avoid, avoid, and avoid. Was there any more? I thought I saw more. There was a carbon here, which we don't really need. I would rather take that one if we needed more carbon, but I'm kind of drowning in carbon. Interesting. There is stuff all the way out there. Can I get all 3 of them in one probe? Yes, I can. It's going to go through the weather, but... we are full on polymer. I might actually consider building another polymer stockpile. But I think we can go with another solar panel. Where did the music go? Oh, back music. Thank you. It worked. Yeah, maybe getting another EVA up would be a good idea. Might be time.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yeah, with the food we're producing in Sector 6. Let's move 20 more workers to Sector 6. I think it's time to start tearing things down here. Shut this thing off. I think we want another EVA airlock up here. And I want to remove these insect farms as well. As a matter of fact, I want to remove these insect farms before I remove these ones. That road doesn't really connect anywhere, so that's fine. Although I think I saw someone mention in a comment. Yeah, they were right.
Population transfer complete.
That's useful. Okay, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. I am acutely aware of this. When a vehicle enters the wall, there seems to be an internal wall, because if you go back like 25 seconds, 30 seconds or something, you can see that a vehicle drives into this entrance, but it doesn't come out here. It comes out down here. Interesting. That's very useful. Makes sense though. There should be a road inside of this thick thing. This battery has to go as well. I'm not planning on moving the Tiqqun just yet, so that should be fine. We do want to build another farm in this sector. So I should do this one. And we're not producing alloys here currently, so we are going in a deficit, but the reason is because I'm deconstructing stuff, and I don't want to have to build additional stockpiles just because I'm deconstructing stuff.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good. I think those are fine to mine, because their trajectory will go like that. A bit worried about the return though. The trajectory might take... No, I'm going to set them to be avoided. Just in case. I don't want to lose ships to the weather. Carbon is not of interest. Let me just take a... Yeah, see here. I wouldn't have found that if it weren't for the fact that I noticed that we can go outside of the... Come on, turn bright green. Thank you. Ooh, a high silicon deposit as well. Nice. And here I thought we were done with the resource scouting. Apparently I was very wrong. That road also is useless. Where does the that connect to the lower end there? So that's good.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah. We're working on it. They just have to finish the solar panels. You can pause that, actually. That might be a useful tip. If I click pause, yep, yes, okay. Another useful thing. Definitely another useful thing. All the things I discover as I play the game.
A new request awaits your attention.
Administrator, the novelty of eating crops grown in space delights the crew. Even if purely perceptual, the turning of the ordinary into the extraordinary can have a profound effect on judgment, elevating the otherwise humble to the sublime. Understood. Plus 10% trust bonus. Nice. You see, 79 food, which has to be taken out into the stockpiles, which is why I think I should have another stockpile, because 5 vehicles going back and forth like this, that's going to be inconvenient. I still have enough space for that, so that's good. Okay, we have 20 workers to spare. 4 in each. 4, 8, 12, 16. Now I need to be careful though. What is 40 divided by 1.5? It is 26.667. So we can build 26 crop fields on one fusion station. Okay, now the next thing that I'm curious about is this steel mill.
A probe has completed its scan.
I think I want to move it to here. The problem I have in this sector currently, though, is that... Let me just go and look for more probe stuff. There's lots of carbon there. I don't need that, as mentioned. The lightning that goes on behind there occasionally confuses me, because it happens behind the bars, I guess. I don't think we need more water. We have like 5,000 water. Or ice. And we definitely don't need hydrogen currently, because I'm not going to go into nuclear power anytime soon. Okay, let's send off this last probe to that carbon over... No, wait, there is something else here. Oh, come on. Another major silicon deposit. So yeah, the problem that I'm having here, and I'm surprised I managed to remember to keep that in my head, is this iron. Maybe I can export it to this sector here. You know, that might not be a bad idea. Sector 1, iron, minimum. Then I might turn that one on. Yes, I will turn that one on and store more iron there. Now they're going around. I need to turn it on again, I guess. No, how do I do that then? Did I do it correctly? Oh, that might help. So they go in there, and they come out there. See? Please don't tell me you're going to the... Oh. Those were apparently going for something else. Does this have to be turned on? Yes, it does have to be turned on.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Of course it has. Now this is not going to be easy for me to get rid of that iron, because the docking bays keep filling this thing up again. And I need to move it. The crew of the cargo ship Troy have become more experienced. That's nice. Well, this factory is going to be temporary anyways. Let's build it there. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get rid of all of it. I sort of doubt it now that we have nearly 2 full stockpiles here. We also have 15 left in the previous foundry. At least we have ample power for the foreseeable future. Let's research the mushroom wall now that we have 60 research.
A probe has completed its scan.
Very good. Are there any more hidden things like that that I haven't noticed down here? Nope. Might even be worth making a guide video to where you can find these various resources in each sector, since there are so many of them. And some of them are latently hidden. If you move too fast, then you won't be able to catch them. Take that up here, for instance. That one. If I move too fast, I might not have noticed that. More ice down there, but I don't need that. More carbon here. Completely unnecessary. Okay, let's send off to that point there then. And let's go inside of the Tiqqun. And probe launcher, shut up. You're not going to be needed until the next sector. I'm very curious about how I'm going to deal with the iron here, though. Might have to move it to a different stockpile, to be honest. Of course, we'll trigger these two space docks to start pushing it out into that, so... this is a bit of a conundrum. Can power on this one, though. I don't see any other opportunity, to be honest. What I'm going to end up having to do is move it to the other sector anyways. So let's build two stockpiles here, both of them accepting iron. Let's set this one to dismantle, and set this one to dismantle. And hopefully the vehicles will be quicker than the vehicles from the space docks in regards to filling these two up. I'm glad that they're dealing with the alloys first, though. I'm also glad that I actually did set that to deconstruct. That one doesn't need to be turned on. Oh wait, it does need to be turned on. Because it will take 15 iron. Yeah, see, now we have a lot of food now. We also have plenty of water. We do have more workers available, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't build 3 more of these. Well, accidents might be a good reason. I think we can send a couple more workers over there. That's that one out of the way.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I'm always worried when I get those requests because they usually involve me having to do something.
A probe has completed its scan.
Administrator, the crew lives in anguish, having spent too long in a planetary system unsuited to our ongoing objectives, resulting in an increase in the severity of dead Earth sickness cases. Klein-Munchi algorithms suggests that the Tiqqun must continually progress in its mission if the sickness is to be kept under control. We get a permanent -1 stability penalty. However, it's not permanent because as soon as we leave, it's going to go away again, and we're going to just deal with it. But we do need to increase something in this sector in regards to happiness. Let's see, stability. I suppose I could always build a legislative strengthening center, temporarily at least.
Population transfer complete.
Actually, building a DLS center would make much more sense in regards to both power use. Yeah, let's build an alternative life center. Do I have room for a memorial up there? Marduk Memorial. I do. But it takes longer. I know I'm going to move this eventually. It's also 6. How much housing are we actually using in this sector? Pause, just in case. We are using most of it. I can't really start tearing down houses either. Is there room for a house in there? There is. I seem to have done... No, I haven't. It appears as if there was another space available. Okay, let me just look at this. 7. And 6. Yeah, so this would fit in here with 2 batteries. That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's start dismantling insect farms here as well. Okay, now let's stop storing that there. Power off that. For the time being, I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I need 2 of them up here. Then I think that works. I could do something with that bit of road there. I might as well build it. Mushroom wall has been unlocked. Good. We can build 2 more fields in here. I think it might be time to... No, actually it isn't time to replace one of the miners. We have so much water that we are doing quite well here as well. Okay, now in this sector we need to build an alternative life center. We can do that there. And then under maintenance we can build 2 batteries behind it. But I'll only build one of them. I actually pause that and I'll build the other one as well and pause that too. Not going to build a road here currently. I don't see the point. We need to figure out how to lay out the sector after we've torn down these before we do that. And we're losing trust. That's something that I haven't seen in a very long time. Okay, so we do need something that can give us more happiness here, and that something will be intense propaganda.
An accident has
Sector
occurred in the
6
Tiqqun.
is now specialized in food rank 1, and of course we have some accidents going on. Yeah, they are prioritizing the docks over the stockpiles. As I expected, because they are closer. Now we can resume that one. And in the current situation, we can build a mushroom wall. I'm not going to build a mushroom wall, at least not yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to build it, to be honest. And in the current situation, I feel that we should get another steel mill, and I should build it this way, not the other way. Because, again, I don't understand why I built it that way. We should also start trading colonists. I'm going to have to tear that one down as well, which means I should probably reduce this to 100 for the time being. Because the iron that is stored in here is going to cause some issues when it comes to the moving of the facility, as I'm sure you have noticed in my first sector rearranging of that. So yeah, that said, I think we are kind of at a point where we can wrap up the episode. We have done excellent progress in the episode, I feel. There is a lot of stuff to mine out here. The mining ships are going to be busy for a very long time. These ships are still taking in iron. Is that a good idea? I don't think that's a good idea. I'll turn that off. Because we actually need to mine carbon. That I did not see coming this soon. The thing was, I don't want iron in this sector. Pelican? You said to grab carbon. I wonder if we should move the pelican here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Bardish. Your dot. Triceps. Then pelican. And triceps. Now the pelican should be reassigned to do ice. And that will be the final thing we do in this episode. I didn't want to have to write that down on my notes. So with that, if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section. Additionally, if you don't have any questions or comments, a little emoji or something down there would also be very, very useful. And I would be very grateful for that, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. So for each and every one of you who bothered doing that, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one.